We are back. Welcome everyone to the Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox. Of course, I'm Golden Boy alongside Benson, bringing you Optic Orbit Gaming, going up against Complexity. Man, I almost derped it there, but you know we do what we do. I'm tired. Please, bear with me, Ben. This is just what we do. We just have fun.
It's not like this is the biggest tournament of the year. It's not like this is the tournament everyone's been waiting for.
I just
it's not like it's for
despise
$1 million.
you. You are just a terrible person.
You
All right,
can't even
well,
get the team names right.
Seems like the players have already gotten into it. So let's go to Orbit Gaming and Complexity.
You so nearly messed that up.
No, I
as
did
well.
not mess it up.
Orbit and team. Wait, who's on this team? Oh, Complex.
Shush up. Shush. Okay.
Shush.
Shush up.
Oh, shush you.
Shush you. All right, so TP on your screen here. Ben, I got to ask you, man.
Yeah.
What happened?
To be honest, I'm going to be completely brutally honest with you. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Orbit completely deserved to be here. Orbit versus Complexity, the best team in the world, still, in my eyes. I know obviously SB beat them and whatnot, but still, for me, Complexity, the best team in the world, that's just a fact. How that happened, I have no idea. But you have to give full props to Orbit. That is just a sensational performance that they just put up. Now, can they follow it through? That's the big question. We're back on Respawn, so this is where the slaying power of Crim, Ace, and Karma can really come out. But if Complexity were really taking that last round seriously, and I mean really seriously, how, like, the wind is going to be out of their sails, so to speak. It's going to be completely blown out because, I mean, they got 6-1. That wasn't even as if it was a close game and Orbit went clutch. That was a complete and utter just demolition of Team Complexity.
Well, and if you look at the score here, Ben, 2-1. So already, you're already seeing a close matchup here between these two teams. Orbit, their momentum is definitely showing here. Bounce is going to step it up. I'm 100% positive on that one. But Aches, he's getting his shot heated up, which is a great look for them. Yeah, but you're right, though. Like, you know, what was it? You know what I mean?
It is really confusing.
Orbit outplayed him.
I'm curious to see what you guys watching at home think that was. Tweet at myself, at Benson_EU, and at GoldenBoy, at GoldenBoyFTW. Let us know what you think happened. Because I'm curious to see what everyone at home thinks really went wrong. Like, what did Complexity do wrong? What did Orbit do well? Is there anything, you know, like my theory, maybe they were trying out different strats? Or just let me know what's on your mind, because I'm very, very curious how a team as strong as Complexity can get beat 6-1 in such a short.
Yeah, but looking here and seeing what's going on with Complexity on Blitz Freight, or Blitz Warhawk. I'm just messing things up all over the place here.
All right, so we got Optic Gaming on Blitz what? Freight?
Hey, I've been at this. I'm tired. I'm really tired.
Well, here's a fun thing about
I solo casted too.
When?
I solo casted a little while you were away.
One map. You make it sound like you did a whole series.
And I casted with Rel too.
Well, that's boom roasted.
A second time too.
Is that boom? Oh, you mean filled in.
Like I did it. Like
I thought you meant.
What were you gonna make fun of me about?
No, I wasn't. I was actually gonna say one thing that's really good about Golden Boy is his punctuation. He's very punctual to everything. So we had to be up at 6. Well, we were told 6 o'clock. He didn't have to be there till 6:45. I think that was your actual call time.
Yeah.
And he was there bang on 6 o'clock.
Well, you know,
you didn't read. You didn't read the email. It's your own fault. You're tired right now.
6 o'clock. When you say 6 o'clock, I got to be there 6 o'clock, man. That's just how it is.
It said 6:45.
Yeah.
It was a generic 6 o'clock.
No,
specific.
Hey, I get it, but you know what, man?
So you're blaming you.
Wanted to make sure everyone was there and good to go. That's all.
Good guy, Golden Boy.
But looking here at this matchup, Ben, 5-3, Complexity. They are going to be in the lead ever so slightly. 2 points can go away very
This
fast.
is more what I expected to really see. Complexity in the driving seat, a lot more as opposed to anything else. Can they continue it through? I expect so. But after last game, I'm not going to really hold it. I mean, Orbit. They got, what, 4 caps now? So they're only a cap away.
I am not going to sleep on Orbit. I'm just not going to sleep on
My question is, right, so if Orbit win this, it's a 3-way tie for first place, correct?
Yes.
Right, so that just means Complexity cannot afford to mess around in this.
No,
otherwise, they have a chance of not going through the group stages. Lewis with a fantastic reaction.
Wonderful knife there out of Lewis, taking out TP. And now he's going to be making his way over to the goal. There's going to be one member of Complexity waiting. That will be, 3 now, as Crim6 as well as Karma are going to be hanging out. But Lewis finding one player. The enemy has scored, making it 6-4, 2 points yet again, as Orbit continues to fight back here with a very narrow lead that Complexity has. And Lewis shot right down through that alley. And he is going to get taken out on the right side. Bounce on your screen. He sees foot movement there. And he's going to go for it. Oh, and he does get the kill. Waited until he got close enough, and then he goes in there for the cap. Now it is going to be 7-5 again, 2-point lead here. And there's going to be one player on the right side. That's not going to be good for them by any means. Look for Lewis to answer back, finding one on the side. Big win out of him, going for it. Not going to be the case, but another teammate going to be there for the cap. No, never mind, as Orbit will not be able to catch up on this one, at least make it a 2-point game going into the half. It is going to be a 3-point game, 8-5, as Complexity are looking great. Aches and Crim6, 15-9, 10-9 for Crim.
Yeah, Crim. Being Crimbot, really, 10-9, but there's 10 kills with the crucial kills that he needs to pick up, and you notice
And
he has
4
4
caps.
caps. That
Yes.
was the big thing. Those 4 captures, keeping Complexity in the lead, 8-5. So, you know, if it does get to that next domination, I think that is going to be the series. If, obviously, Cole win this, I think that's going to be the series. That first domination was just lethal. They were just playing.
Oh, no, that
lines.
first domination was, but it was Octane, too. You know what I mean? And Octane, you can really pin it down on Octane. You know, like
I agree.
I'm expecting to see a lot of players going into bracket play vetoing Octane.
Do you reckon? See, this is something that I don't think we get to really see as much. I'd love to keep track of all the vetoes. What maps do you veto the most? Oh my goodness gracious me.
Great long-range shot there out of Eggs, taking out Bounce, spawning another one by the tank, by Hardware. He's going to try and put some shots down, but instead he's going to have to run away. Right under Drug. Hopefully he can find one player. At least that's what Aches is thinking. But he is going to have his teammate Crim6 with him as they creep around the side. Crim6 is going to take out Endure. And that's going to be a cap despite him taking some shots on the left. And Crim6 still going to be lingering around there. Low on ammo. 5 bullets remaining. If he can go and get this cap, that'll be huge. But he runs out. And he's going to have that MTAR in his pocket. And he gets dropped finally. But still, 10-5, 5-point lead for Complexity Benson. One has to wonder, Orbit might be losing that win underneath their sails, like we were saying about Complexity after that Search and Destroy game.
After writing them out in Search and Destroy, I think I've learned my lesson. Yeah. I think they can come back. I do. I really do.
It's still very possible.
It's going to take some good plays, though. And one of the big things is you need to shut down Aches, right? 17-11. If you can shut him down, make him just stop that steamroll. Because we know he's one of those players, when he gets hyped, he becomes one of the best in the world, without a doubt. He's just so good. He can run around and he can just kill everything he runs into. Yeah. So he is a crucial player to try and eliminate. His Crim is just basically going to have a
sails
free
right
ride.
in. And you got to be mindful of the lanes. And with that said, with Crim getting that cap and just being able to sneak around, look, Aches is going to be there too. He gets a cap. You have all these members of Orbit that are so focused on pushing up the Complexity goal that they gave up the defense on their goal. And despite their best effort, it becomes a base race at that point. And when you have this lead that Complexity has, they're going to come out on top. You know, I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Couldn't put it better myself, Golden Boy. Aches trying to cause even more problems for Orbit. TP just kind of chilling, doing some defensive work. That's what he needs to do. One more player from Orbit is going to be pushing. Oh, TP. That's what we like to see from you, my friend. 16 and 15, there's 2 caps as well. Good to see he's put that performance from the US Finals straight behind him, and he's completely forgotten about it, because sometimes you'll see players, they really start thinking about that, and that's when players can really go on that cold streak.
Well, I also think the great thing about Complexity is that all 4 of those players, like, they motivate each other nonstop.
Oh, 100%.
You know, like, there's never a finger being pointed in any direction.
That's because they understand more than any other team. This is a team game.
Yeah.
They need to be synced.
And good attitude. Good attitude is so important. You know, I mean, if you go into this with a crappy attitude and you have just a real negative outlook on the team, it's going to affect you. I mean, you could be the greatest individually skilled player out there, but if you have if you and your team are not meshing, you know, with the attitude-wise, despite how talented all 4 of you are,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You have to mesh. I mean, this is the game of communication.
We've seen God Squads created before based on gun skill, and they just haven't worked. And people are sat there saying, these are 4 of the best players in the world, best gun skill. Why is it not working? Yeah. The simple reason is exactly as you put it. Just no team chemistry, no mesh.
Well, a perfect example was old Envy squad that involved Karma with, I believe it was Proofy, Merc, and who was it? Or Proofy, Merc, and Rambo. Right? That was a great skilled team. But
didn't work.
Huh?
Didn't work.
But it didn't work. Yeah, it was you know, you had Rambo with the tactical mindset. The players, you know, obviously it was just one of those things where, like, they didn't work together. And when that happens, it's just not a good look. You're not going to succeed. The Complexity currently going to be up by 8 points here in this matchup. This is going to be game 3, series 1-1 if you're just joining us right now. Complexity ended up dropping that Search and Destroy game. But you have to give credit where credit is due to Orbit. They're fighting hard as they possibly can with 45 seconds left on the clock, though. A 10-cap lead for Complexity. Nothing is going to stop them. Great knife throw out of Lewis, despite it all, looking to just probably get into the double-digit territory as he wraps around the side, finding one, able to take him out. That was going to be Crim6, and time ticking down. Complexity will take game number 3 without a doubt.
30 seconds left.
You crack me up, Ben. I can't wait till we come back to the camera.
Why?
It's going to be great.
Why would you say that?
Because you got to wear that.
I know I have to wear that. I intend to wear that when we come back.
So,
it's pretty epic, actually.
Looking here, Karma, he went 22 and 15, TP 22 and 17, Aches 24 and 17, and Crim6 24 and 14.
Fantastic performance from Colt. That's going to put them 2-1 in the series, back in their winning ways. Going over to Domination, I expect more of the same, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be a very, very convincing Domination as well.
Okay, all right. So with that said, we have a Domination again coming up. We don't know what the map is just yet. We'll find out, but you know, obviously Ben has he wants to make a fashion statement.
I don't want to make it. I'm just, you know, you'll see.
Okay, you hyped this up quite a bit.
I haven't hyped it up at all. I haven't said anything.
Lightning Pandas.
Why you
gotta
hating,
love
bro?
them.
It's the Lightning Pandas. For any of you guys wondering, it's the team that I am fully supporting at the Call of Duty World Championships. It is, all right, number 1, the best logo in CoD Esports.
I think panda with a lightning bolt behind it. I agree.
It's like a crying panda, though.
Is it?
Yeah, because he's been hit by lightning.
Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't even notice that.
This is,
that's
you see,
great.
it's those intricate details that you just... Oh.
That I miss. That I miss.
Just gonna
crack me up, Ben. All right, so we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have Domination. Can Complexity close this series out 3-1, or will Orbit force a Game 5? I don't know. And when we'll find out. When are we going to find that out, Ben?
Straight after this quick commercial break.